Indigo production.
What's going on, guys? Today's a beautiful day out here in well, I'm in Calabasas right now, but before I get this video started, I want to give an introduction of myself. My name is Chris Rojo. I'm 19 years old. I live here in the San Fernando Valley, or Los Angeles, Southern California, and one of my hobbies and my passions is cars. I love cars. I've met a lot of my best friends and just such great people through it. And I kind of want to share through video, through from my eyes to yours, my adventure. And actually today, a good buddy of mine, a really good friend of mine, let me borrow his car today, and it's such an experience. So today I have the 2016 Dodge Challenger. But this is not just any Challenger. This right here is the Hellcat. 707 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque. So without further ado, let's get this video started. So in the interior, it's not much different from the other ones. I guess the main difference here, say compared to a V6 or a non-SRT, is the SRT page. This, oh boy, this is where things get fun. You can leave it as default. When it turns on, it's just an eco mode. Yes, there is an eco mode because you need to save gas on this car. Was averaging about 20 miles to the gallon when I was bringing this car back, just cruising, and not bad at all. I thought it'd be much worse, but nope. Then this customized, this is how I have it set to right now. You got to be awake when you have traction in sport mode because it turns it off. It turns it off. If I leave it in street mode, doesn't make a sound. Sport mode, and it just kills it. I don't know why. I don't know if it leaves it just a little bit on or a little bit off, but that's just how it works. Then there's straight up sport mode and track all the way through. I haven't tried that one yet, but maybe I will today. Just kidding. No, I won't. Now, moving on to the infotainment system. This is actually one of the easiest ones I've ever had to use. It's a simple layout. There's radio for your AM, FM, XM, Sirius satellite. Then there's media, Bluetooth, the likes of that. Heated and cool seats and heated steering wheel. I rather just mess with things right there. It's so much easier. I don't know what that is, I'll be honest. Climate control, but then again, you can just use this. Navigation, easy, media, bam. So my biggest thing here is value per dollar for the cars. And for 64, 65, whatever this car costs, you're getting a lot for it. You're getting 707 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque, which this car is most known for, is the power, the insane power. The interior is so good. I love the interior. Everything's a simple layout. Everything's easy to find. Nothing's overly complicated, like a menu within another menu within a sub menu. That's an overkill. I think cars are just getting filled with too much technology, and it just kind of kills the driving. It takes too long to actually get started. And like when I get in this car, like I'll get up and go. I just hit the SRT button and then hit custom, and it's in the custom mode that I last left it at. So I think for 64, 65, this is a great value per dollar. You get a Harman Kardon audio system, which is pretty good actually. I really like it. I really enjoy it. You get these nice big bolstering seats. The only thing I question is why you still have a manual reclining on this, but I mean, hey, like, how lazy can you really be to not get a car just because it has that? BMW still has manual seats and their M3's at $80,000. That right there, you can live with, you know. Don't be lazy. Alright guys, so that's just a bit of an overview of the car. Let's get it started and let's see how she drives. Alright guys, let's go! Oh man, first thing, turning radius is bad. Oh boy. So while we're driving, let's get some stats out of the way. Obviously this car is most famously known for its horsepower. 707 horsepower, 650 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 claimed at 3.7 seconds. The best that I've gotten this at is 4. It's not an easy thing to launch, especially because the tires just spin and spin. 275 tires, Pirelli P0 tires all around. They don't grip that well. That's my biggest thing with them and biggest problem. They're not that great. But coming around this turn, ooh, it handles pretty well. The computer knows what to do, and it's engine braking right now while I go downhill. So far I like it. I like the way this feels. Little crackles. You can definitely hear the whining here. It's very intoxicating, but I love it. Like, if I'm gonna buy a car that's supercharged or turbocharged, I want to be able to hear it. I don't want it to be like very faint. I want to hear it, especially superchargers, because not many cars nowadays are supercharged. They're all going to twin turbocharged or single twin scrolled, however it may be. The supercharger is dying. I think the only cars left that have it are the Z06, the Challenger Hellcat, and the ZL1s. Right now I can't think of any other cars that are supercharged that they produce today. If you do know, let me know in the comment section below. Alright guys, we're gonna test out transmission and the speed. See how it performs. Oh my god, this thing just pulls. Oh man, I gotta take a second right now. If you've never been exposed to that type of torque and power and just like how quick it gets up to speed, it's something that just brings a smile to your face, you know. I'm driving in track mode in the suspension and almost every setting except for traction, and this thing rides like a mother. Ooh. And I think you can see from the GoPro through these bumpy roads how harsh the suspension is. You can definitely feel how stiff it is in here. Oh, it just goes and goes and goes. I just wish there was a long straightaway. What makes this car such an instigator is that whine. You hear it so much in the interior. It's so intrusive. You just want to keep pushing it and you want to hear it more and more and more. That's my favorite part. I've always heard turbocharged cars, supercharged cars, never driven one, and I'm absolutely in love with it. It's like one of the great wonders in the world. Great creations. Oh boy. That's Another thing with this car, when you're driving it, you have to be awake. Why? Say if you want to do a pull in first gear, second gear, this car will bite you in the ass. The rear end will break loose, and if you're not experienced, if you're not careful, if not just that, if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna spin out and lose control. And I've messed around enough with my friends in my car, my old car, to, I guess, know what I'm doing and how to handle the car when it's rear end breaks loose. But I'm not gonna test waters in this. This is more horsepower than I've ever dealt with, and not my car. Simple as that. But I love the way it drives. I love the way it looks. The looks are killer for me. The sound you can hear the whine up front and the exhaust in the back, but you hear it so much in the back that I feel like the engine's there as well. This is just a it's a true experience. This car, if you ever have an opportunity to drive it or just ride along in it, take it. It's so crazy. Anyways guys, that's it for the video. Overall, I love this car. I love what it offers. You get a lot of value for your dollar. The engine's great. The supercharger sounds amazing and intoxicating. You can hear so much from the rear end of the exhaust. The ride is comfortable. In street mode. Right now I'm in track mode. Obviously it is pretty harsh, but other than that, I don't really have much gripes with this car. Everything works as it's supposed to. American cars, they're built for the crazy. That's what Mama said. But anyways, very impressed with the Hellcat and its capabilities. So I hope you liked the video, enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I want to continue doing this and just see where I can go and get my friends in on this adventure. Most definitely, because they're the people that got me into cars, that kept my passion and hobby going and growing. So let's cheers to something new, and I'll see you guys next video. Thanks for watching.